All right. I'm gonna continue on playthrough. Um, so yeah, I won't be able to play for as long as I had wanted. I would want to like do like an hour every night or something until I got the game done. But you know, sometimes things come up, life happens, and you're just like, well, I don't have as much time to game as I want. I don't really have a ton of energy either. It's like I'm really tired, and so you know. Anyway, enough belly aching. Let's get on with it. Oh yeah. Um. Right. I still don't have the synthezoid, which is unfortunate. Oh hey, hey Alfonso. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Actually, I have my so I have a second screen to see if anyone talks in chat, but, I don't have it, I have it set to where it's all the way on the edge of the other screen, and it's not, convenient. Maybe I could pop that out or something. I can see it better. Reposition it. Let me see. What's the other stream? Yeah, here we go. Pop out chat. Got it. Okay. There we go. Now I don't have to like look all the way over to the corner of the other screen. Your messages. Right. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that. That's cool. Yeah. I'd secretly recorded, not secretly. I just recorded some parts offline before. But I was thinking to myself, how am I going to upload this? Because I don't want to like have like 20 videos or something of this game, and they're occupying my videos tab, and you know, I was just like, I didn't like the sound of that. So eventually I did upload all the different videos of me playing the game, but a lot of them are unlisted. And yeah, this weapon is kind of cheesy. You just kind of like use it to kill the enemies for you. How I just use a seeker gun on these guys because they are kind of higher threat. They're higher threat enemies than I don't know. Wait. Hold on a second. There's something up here. I know. How do I get up there? I gotta remember. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to spam my videos. So I was like, I really like the idea of, trying out different games, maybe doing playthroughs of some and, saying, this is a pass, to some others. And then, of course, I like to keep my, I have lots of Forza content I want to do as far as, like, trying out different cars and all that stuff. So I don't want, like, 20 Ratchet and Clank videos in a row in between all of that. I'm not sure if anything I said made any sense, but yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm so tired. I feel almost like I'm in a little bit of a haze here. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta. Almost like I'm playing this while sleepwalking just a little bit. All right. I do remember this from when I was younger. What time is it for me? It's like 3 in the morning. Really, it's pretty late. Yet I have to stay up even later than this. So. Whoa! Listen, This slowdown. Oh shoot. That's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Oh, I forgot about this area. Okay, how about... I don't want to waste seeker ammo on these guys, but at the same time, I didn't have a mini turret ready. There we go. Oh, that was it. Okay. No, I can't, man. I got things to do. People to see. Woo. Yeah, and this is where people who play the game for the first time, like, you know, if you aren't continually leveling up your weapons and stuff, you'll notice that the difficulty really does spike up around this time. And your weapons just don't do as much damage as they used to. That's not rough. I mean, it all depends. Some days it is, some days it's not. Today it is just because, I don't know, maybe I didn't sleep well or something. Stop throwing it over there. Throw it straight. Why does Ratchet want to throw the wrench at the teleporter? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so some more of these. Of course, more of these. Don't have enough for the little helper bot, so I'll just say no. I don't want to return to ship. I want to get on this thing. Right. Let's go. Yeah. Now, I know in some parts here I can use the sniper rifle. Get enemies early. I think I will level it up. Whoa, what was up with the camera there? The camera didn't go with me. Oh gosh. See, I keep getting hit by the mini turrets because of the enemies because I'm using the mini turrets, you know. Okay. Right. Oh, there's this guy, yeah. Which, of course, plot twist. I guess maybe I won't spoil that. I mean, I assume everybody's played this game before, right? Or at least most people have, so it's not really a spoiler, but the big reveal is coming soon. Oh, okay. So, well, no. I'll keep it a secret. Okay. You know, I said I could use the sniper rifle, but I don't think I found a good place to use it just yet. Maybe I'm misremembering then. Yeah. That's one unfortunate thing. A lot of bosses in this game are kind of pushovers. But none as much as the final boss. My gosh, the final boss of this game is just such a joke, and that's just because your weapons are so overpowered by that point. You know, it doesn't stand a chance by that point. They didn't really balance the game well enough. Ah. Oh my gosh. Please stop hitting me. Alright. It's really great to play these old PS2 games, though. I mean, they're just the best games. You know what? You know, I could go ahead and buy that, but at the same time, I'll just, I'm not, I think the next stage you get the bouncer. And here's the thing about the bouncer. You notice I have a lot of slowdown as is. Well, the bouncer is a weapon that can give you slowdown even on PS2, on the original console. So I imagine on my PC it might be a terrible idea to use it, just because of the slowdown. But I don't know. It would be sad for me not to use the bouncer, 'cause it's like my favorite weapon.
Come on, Clank.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it wasn't my first console. I'm older. So my first consoles were like the NES, then later the Sega Genesis and stuff. But I'm gonna throw some of these down. Throw some of these down. He's about to get messed up anyway, so look at this. What a joke, right? He's just, well, oh yeah, I can, if I want I can, yeah, I can actually fight these enemies. Yeah, I'm just like fooling around, honestly. Like, I don't really have to try here. Yeah. And that's where the third game shines more than the second, is that they got better bosses and stuff.
Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzle.
Ratchet? Spank? Is that you?
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous! Absolutely munificent! You two are a galuptious team!
We were glad to assist.
Oh, this is upcoming is one of my favorite cutscenes.
Of course.
It's pretty
I'm
funny.
going to give a tour of Megacorp's historical mining site. Here's a little pack talk on the fragility.
Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining, a tireless drum major leading the galaxy on its march of progress. Come tour our desert mining facility and see why our most precious product is our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet completely overrun by rainforest. To better accommodate the local wildlife, we transformed this impassable jungle into an easily navigable desert.
Yay.
Technological pioneer, Megacorp invented the automated management team, thereby eliminating costly upward mobility, and all the while making your life richer. Megacorp Manufacturing and Mining. Our march continues to.
It's a great satire. I really like that cutscene.
Is that facility still operational, sir?
Alas, no. But it's steeped in hysterics. I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, exactly. I never get old. That cutscene never gets old for me. It's just, it's too good.
There's Mr. Fizzwidget.
So we're about to be stranded on this planet, so, but it's not a big deal. You can get out of this planet pretty quickly after.
It's insured. So, do you have the delivery? Terribulous. Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time.
Oh, you betcha. But I mean, the thing is, but then also, he's just gonna replace humans with robots too. You know, they're already doing that, right? So, for real, it's terrible.
He did that on purpose.
But yeah, it's a little bit heavy for, you know, a Ratchet and Clank video game.
Well,
But yeah.
Come on. Let's see if we can find a way out of here.
If I'm not mistaken, actually, I think those robots that were in the cutscene were from the first game. There was like some cutscenes that had them. Oh, they look similar to them. They're like enemies. Exactly, exactly. That's kind of the crazy thing about science fiction, you know. It predicts the future so well, in both good and bad ways. Like, you know. And yeah, these enemies are the kind you just don't want to get anywhere close to. Just take them out from a distance. They are so annoying if you let them get close. I think it's just, you know, it really is just like a recurring thing. It's just like yesterday's jokes are tomorrow's realities, or even today's realities, rather. Oh, right. I have to destroy the generator, or else they'll just keep spawning. Well, let's just... There we go. Actually, I can shoot these guys, I guess, if I want, but... Yeah, I need to level up that sniper rifle. I haven't been using it very much so far, because I just haven't needed it. But there is a stage where it comes really in handy. Alright. I heard something over there. Did I walk backwards on accident? I think I did. Without knowing it. I do that. I've done that multiple times when playing this game before. Is that everything looks the same, so I didn't even notice when like I walked backwards. Yeah, I did it again. I've done. That's not my first time ever doing that. Yeah. Supersized Amazon fulfillment centers, huh? I really don't like that Amazon. I don't like the monopoly of internet shopping or whatever. But at the same time, it becomes, with these tech monopoly, you might call them. It's like, what are they supposed to do? Because people want the convenience of like one-stop shopping, right? So even if you broke up Amazon into different departments or something, they would want to, you know, it's like some other company would come up, or maybe like even if it was required by law, like this website can only sell this, and this website can only sell this, or whatever. People will just be like, well, we're just going to go to this one website for all of our tools, or for all of our clothing, or whatever, you know. So what exactly are you supposed to do about that? Is there another generator? Yeah. Alright. Exactly. It's like, it's a difficult question, man. There's no easy answer to it. Alright. I don't go that far, but you know, I do love VHS. I still have a VCR TV. I mean, it's not hooked up or anything, but I kind of hold on to it just for nostalgia's sake or something, you know, because every once in a while I would love to watch a VHS tape on old CRT, you know, old tube TV. And I'm glad I still have that option. I keep it, I do keep it clean and everything, but the thing is that, of course, eventually, there's like moving parts in there that I'll have to repair, and I'll have to learn how to repair, and it's not going to be fun. Maybe early 2000s. Early 2000s is the internet age, though, remember? Early 2000s was when my family got internet finally. I mean, you know, there's lots of lucky kids who had the internet since the 90s, but I wasn't one of those.
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
Oh, no, no, no. It was dangerous.
Your wrench now does more damage.
It was always a dangerous place. And actually, people were less aware of the dangers back then, you know, than they are now. So, yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay, the bouncer is 100,000 credits, but I gotta have the lava gun because that's actually one of the most important weapons of the game. For once you get the lock-on upgrade for this thing, I mean, yeah, it replaces your chain gun or whatever you want to call it. Oh, the Monopoly sense? Yeah, kind of. I think this well, it's interesting, right? Because at that time there was Amazon, and they were like the leading online store. I mean, they started out with like, they were like a bookstore, but they were quickly already transitioning into being like a one-stop shop. But then also you had eBay, and eBay was really popular at that time. Let me go ahead and switch out some weapons here. Menu nuke's gonna be less useful now, so I'll just swap that out. Actually, no, I'll get rid of the bomb glove. That's just kind of there as a joke. Like, it doesn't need to be there. But then he had eBay, right? And eBay was actually popular at that time. I mean, it was hugely popular. And I remember I had a friend in high school, no less. He had a job working with his dad, repairing computers, you know, stuff. And so he had the money to spend. He would go on eBay and he'd get like big lots of like old video games. And this is before like the modern scalpers market, right? And he would get Saturn games and PlayStation games, old Sega games, Genesis games, SNES games for like so cheap. It was like, you know, $1 or less each per game or whatever he was paying, you know, and it was nuts, man. It was a different time. Yeah. Well, the problem is that, you know, have you seen this, the absolute state of eBay after a while, like how it is now? Like, it is not the same marketplace that it was at one time. There's lots of scammers. There's lots of scalpers. There's lots of horrible Chinese sellers. Those are scammers. It's actually pretty funny. Both on eBay and on Alibaba, there are these Chinese sellers that are promising that they'll send you like a fursuit for like $300. This is like a furry thing. They'll send you like a fursuit for $300, and they'll show you a picture of some other random person's fursuit that they stole from the internet, and they'll say, "This is what we're gonna send you," which is like just nonsense. And then they make up some sort of like complete garbage suit, and that's what you get in the mail. Oh, I'm about to level this up. Cool. Oh no, I missed my shot. Oh, that sucks. It's like all sorts of scammers like that. when they made selling car parts, that effect exhausted me. I think you forgot to finish your sentence there. I'm not sure what you meant there. That is a thing though, right? eBay autos. I've heard of that. Okay. I got a shot for my sniper rifle, so I can. Oh yeah, he can't. I gotta try not to screw this up. When they banned. Oh, okay. I see. It's unfortunate. Cause yeah. Okay. Here's the cutscene. Here's the big reveal.
Hand over the experiment now.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
Yay!
A she.
Best character reveal.
Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizz Widget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger. But I don't have time to.
You know, I wish they had made
her
her Ratchet's love interest. And I think they intended her to be a Lombax like Ratchet. You can tell like the ears and stuff look the same just about. But then I guess they retconned later she's not a Lombax. So yeah.
We make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face,
The Lawn Ninjas actually make an appearance in the next game too. That's pretty great.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
Anyway. Back to eBay. Yeah, it would be great if it had stayed a good. Oh no! Look at the slowdown on this stage because it is like a big open area, big open world. Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be a bit rough.
Hello.
Indeed.
Hey,
Best character. This is another best character.
do not all things belong to the cosmos?
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
Space hippies. Oh! I need to buy ammo, right? So yeah, you have to. There's 2 different stages in this game that have these, like, where you have to go out and mine crystals out in the desert or deserted area or whatever. This one is a bit easier, but the second one is relentless. Is like infamous for being like relentless with these enemies that do like come at you constantly and do tons of damage. Like, it's very famous for that. Where are the enemies here? I guess that one's just a freebie. Usually, there's gonna be lots of enemies around a crystal. There we go. Might as well just throw a few out. What are the electric balls? Their health. As you're talking about these things here. That's if you get damaged, it gives you an HP point. And then later you see there's the pink ones. And they give you like 3 or 4. I don't remember how many. But yeah. That's like a series staple. I should use the rocket launchers on these guys instead of the can't instead of the secret the turret glove. Yeah. But you're probably, one of the things is that I'm gaining bolts a bit faster all the time. You know, the enemies start giving more and more bolts all the time. So. And actually, no, this stage is crucial because you can really farm this stage for tons of bolts if you really want to spend the time on it. Can I snipe this guy? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I did take a little bit of damage, but no big deal. Yeah, each of those big guys gives you another crystal. So I may farm crystals just a little bit so I can have some more weapons. Yeah. Wonder how far I am from the next Coliseum, because far along in the game, I mean, because that's why I want to make sure that I have the mini turret upgraded, and I want to have the rocket, this little seeker missile, upgraded. Oh, I missed all three of those. I missed those 2 shots there. It's terrible. Waste of ammo. One thing that kids today will never know about the internet, the old internet, is just like how freaking boring it could get. Like, because before YouTube really made the internet like endlessly fun and entertaining for me. But before YouTube, man, you'd just be like, man, there's like nothing to do here. I'm gonna do something else. You'd be so fascinated by the internet for like a little while, and then you'd be like, okay, this is boring. Back then, if you wanted to watch a video, it would be like, you could get humor videos from E-Bomb's World, you could watch Homestar Runner animations, or you could get like Kazaa and try to download, I don't know, episodes of Dragon Ball Z or something, and it would take you forever. If you're on dial-up, like I was, like a single episode could take hours and hours or days or whatever, depending on how big it was. Like, can you just imagine? Yeah, exactly. Real back in my day moment, man. Like, but the hype for it, man. Like, cause I've been waiting for an episode of Dragon Ball Z to download for like. I started one day and then I'd come back to it the next day and I'd be like so excited to finally watch it. You know, oh man. And then you know what would happen is you finish downloading it and then you realize, oh, it's a French dub and I can't understand what they're saying. But you'd watch it anyway because whatever. I mean, you don't really need to understand the language to get it. Okay, I should start using the lava gun now. And you can kind of whip it like that at this guy by doing a double jump. Kind of like you whip it at him. Netflix used to... Yeah, didn't it? Yeah, that's right. Actually, you know, I forgot that too. Honestly, yeah, like... And that was like its big draw, wasn't it? Like, they didn't have the streaming thing for the first few years of, Because, yeah, I remember, renting movies from Netflix and having them shipped to me and watching them and sending them back. It's crazy. And I mean, back then, that's all they were. They were just like a service. They weren't like a content creator either. They didn't make their own exclusive shows and movies and stuff. Times really do change, man. Yeah, yeah. And Blockbuster tried to do it too, but they hopped on the bandwagon too late. You know, by the time they got into that market, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's okay. It's actually kind of cool to have lived through all these things. To have lived through the dawn of the internet, you know? Like, we were there in the same way that, like, you know, our great-grandparents were there for the introduction of cars, you know? They saw horses and carriages get slowly replaced with automobiles, and, you know, suddenly the roads were nothing but automobiles. You didn't see horses anymore, you know, right? It is kind of wild. Yeah, in some ways, yeah. That's the thing, you know, we said, science fiction predicts the future, right? And unfortunately, a lot of that was like dystopian science fiction, right? You know, we'd love to have the utopian science fiction, like from Star Trek, right? That's the ideal, is the Star Trek future, but that's not what we're getting. We're getting like Snow Crash. You know, you probably heard the term metaverse, right? I had no idea. This term metaverse came from a science fiction novel called Snow Crash, and it's a dystopian one. It's a dystopia. It's like not something not to emulate is what Facebook chose to name their company after. Like, because now they're Meta, right? And it literally came from a dystopian setting. Yeah, I'd love for the hoverboard to be possible, because that was in 2015. You know, that's like, the future of Back to the Future 2 Part 2 is almost 10 years ago now, right? Was it 2015 or 2017? I can't remember. That doesn't matter. The point is, you know, even that future is far behind us, and you know, the future of Street Fighter 2010, if you remember that was 2010. You know, it's 13 years ago. Yeah, yeah, it was. That was really fun. I really loved some of the celebrations people had in different parts of the country for the movie. And I was watching a really cool YouTuber at the time by the name of Adam Lawu, and he was like a huge Back to the Future fan. He like quotes it all the time, and it was just great seeing his enthusiasm for when that day came. Oh, shoot. I'm about to be out of ammo for this thing. I should probably head back. Yeah. I really don't want to use weapons unless I am leveling up, but whatever. I guess I'll just take these guys out real quick. And you see the Seeker gun, its upgrade is that now it shoots 3 instead of 1. And that becomes so good later in the Coliseum. Because you need to, like, you need every weapon you can get at the Coliseum. Hoverboards. And the cool microwave pizza. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was pretty funny scene. That was just, you know, that was done for comedic effect though. I mean, no, I don't think they didn't believe that that was actually going to happen. It was just like, it was almost like a parody of, you know, like in the 1950s, the way they would present the future would be like so ridiculously outlandish, and so I think they were just trying to go for something like that. It was like done as a joke, and it was very funny. You know what? I'm gonna just take these guys out, as long as I have a little bit of ammo. Oh yeah, here's the upgrade shop right here. I forgot there's an upgrade location here. Okay. My lava gun. Oh, I don't have it yet. I guess you don't get it until a later stage. You don't get the upgrade until a later stage. Multi-ties? I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. It's been a while since I watched Back to the Future Part 2. I actually watched Back to the Future Part 1 with my wife last year. And it was great seeing that again for the, you know, I hadn't seen that one in decades. And it's been at least 15 years since I saw Part 2 and Part 3. Because I watched them with a friend in the late 2000s, like 2008 or 2009. So yeah. That was the same time I also watched a ton of Star Trek Voyager with him as well. I'd never seen that show before, and you know, it's surprisingly not bad. It's pretty good. It gets a lot of hate because early seasons, the captain's kind of a bitch. I hate to say that. And then also they rely too much on time travel shenanigans. And even like the finale of the show was time travel shenanigans, but I guess it fits because it, you know, it's Voyager. But oh, I see. War 2 ties. I see. What's over here? Nothing? Okay. One second. I'm gonna get something to drink here real quick. Alright, let's continue. What? I heard flies over there. Oh no, here we are. So one of the funny things about this weapon is, it's one of the few weapons where a lot of people have this negative opinion of it, where they think that the upgraded version in this game is worse than this base version, because it goes from the lava gun to like the meteor gun, where instead of shooting out lava, it shoots out little meteors, and you can no longer use it like a flamethrower type weapon anymore. But in actuality, what you have to do is you have to get the lock-on upgrade for this weapon, and then it becomes just freaking amazing. It becomes one of the most powerful weapons in the game. But without the lock-on mod, it does become kind of useless. Excuse me. Come over here so I can hit you guys. I wish I had the lock-on mod already, because look at this. I can't freaking hit these little things. Excuse me. Yeah, hit, please. Thank you. I just want every little bit of experience I can get from these enemies, you know? Oh, shoot. I really wish I keep more ammo stocked. There we go. Some more ammo. Alright. Let me head on back, because not only do you get your ship repaired, but then he'll give you lots and lots of bolts for these crystals, and then I can buy more weapons. Then I'll have to run back all the time. Actually, there's one funny part of the stage, I guess you could say, which is the hang gliding. I can do that real quick. I wonder how much it's going to slow down for me. There might be a lot of slowdown, but it's something you have to do to progress in the game anyway. But I remember something about it that's like really tough. I feel like it's tough. I just can't remember why.
The crystals are spiking to me with a single voice. Oh, oh, oh.
That was pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Oh.
You can.
Okay, so yeah. 1 second. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of combat down there, and oops. So I don't think I need a new weapon or anything at the moment. I can probably just get by with just the lava gun for these dinky little enemies down here. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by these guys. Alright. Oh, I have to swap out gadget. A quick select here. Right, this thing. Oh. Yeah. So before I freeze this thing, I want to go over this way. Lower this thing. Terminator. Freeze it in this direction. Because there's like a secret over here. Yeah. I still remember that. Get this. Now I can... Oh yeah, let me go ahead and start jumping over here, because... Alright. Push the lava gun. There we go. Oh, you can't think of any game where your memory is this good? Well, keep in mind, like I think I mentioned, I've played this game like at least a dozen times, if not more. I used to kind of play it like once every year, once every couple of years, but then, I don't know, I just didn't for a very long time. I didn't replay it for a very long time. And then all of a sudden I was just like, you know what? I feel like replaying this game, because it is one of my favorites ever. It was just time. It's like revisiting, visiting an old friend, you know? Alright. Alright, so here... No, not yet. But very soon. It's gonna be the hang gliding section. Here we go. No, there's actually a worse hang gliding section than this later in the game, that's right. There's one that's just like so tedious because it gets so fast right at the end. And you have to like make like a super sharp turn. And if you don't know it's coming, then you're just, you know, you have to memorize it. It really sucks. Maybe GTA 3. Do hidden weapons. Oh, I see. Okay, actually, this part is not hard at all. I remembered wrong. I'm thinking of the one in the factory. That one is a pain. Yeah, GTA 3, yeah. I think I played GTA a little bit in the past. I've watched other people play GTA 5 a lot. It's kind of funny because I can talk with people who played the game about my memories of GTA 5 and the characters and the story and stuff, but it all comes from watching other people play it. I never played the game before. I've never been big into the GTA gameplay myself, but you know. I think I know what you're talking about. With the Spyro games. And I love those games too. Maybe sometime I can play those, but you know, I only just played those for the first time like 10 years ago, I want to say. because they were on sale. This is when the PS4 wasn't even out yet. I bought them on PS3 for like $1 each. The entire Spyro trilogy. They were on sale, and oh man, what a great buying decision that was. Like, these games are worth way more than $1. They're freaking great. Yeah, because I was talking with a friend about Trevor and his personality and stuff, and how his introduction, he gets with the girl of the protagonist of GTA 4, Lost in the Damned, which is another game I never played. But I knew this and he didn't. And when I told him that, because he always said that GTA 4 Lost in the Damned looked interesting. But when I told him that, he actually got angrier, knowing that it was like that guy was like a fan favorite character, you know, the guy from Lost in the Damned, or whatever. And yeah, Trevor just unceremoniously killed him, just like that, like it was no big deal. And I don't know, a lot of people hate Trevor, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I hate it when the enemy gets focused on you like that, where it... Look, you see that? It wasn't even going left to right. It was just coming straight at me. I need a heal or something. I don't think there's any place to heal, though. I'm not sure how this game works. I know there's like at least one Ratchet and Clank game where if you go to a weapons vendor, you get all healed up. But I don't think that's the case for this game, excuse me. Oh, I'm about to get a tech upgrade, so actually I can just wait a minute. And once I level up, I'll get my health back. Oh, the GameCube Spyro games? I never did play those. I've only played the original PlayStation 1 trilogy. I've always been really interested to try the Elijah Wood games, you know. That's just interesting. The art style is different, you know. And I guess they wanted to have like a more serious storyline or something, and yeah, it's just I would love to see what that's like, the Elijah Wood games. Yeah, people were actually angry. Yeah, I remember on forums at the time. Some guy was like literally so angry at Trevor. I just remember, yeah, he was controversial, you know. And that's like the opposite of what they're going for with this next GTA 5 game. They're already saying, like, you know, they're going to have more politically correct humor and dialogue and stuff, and they're not going to do like the punching down or whatever they talk about. So it's going to be very different, you know. It's going to, even though it's like, you know, one iteration, the sequel to GTA 5, they're going to have very different tones, be very different tonally. So it's interesting. I mean, he can be funny. Don't get me wrong. Trevor has his moments where he's like a fun little devilish imp or whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, all three of those protagonists were kind of like irredeemable. I don't think many people came away liking any of them. But, you know, a good story doesn't need to have likable characters necessarily. I just think maybe in video games it's better to have likable characters because people don't want to feel like they are role-playing as a douchebag or whatever. Most people, anyway. Well, you can't really call it proto-hipster because hipsters were very much a thing at that time. I mean, they'd been a thing since the mid-2000s at least. Do you remember the obsession that hipsters had with like handlebar mustaches and like drawing a handlebar mustache on like their hand and they put it up to their face or whatever? Like that was like in the 2000s. That was a big thing. Wait. I'm sure I'm missing. Oh well. I guess I don't remember that. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna see here. I'm gonna get some more of these guys, and I don't know. Maybe I can continue mining tomorrow. I know my voice is kind of feeling like it's getting a little sore. I've been having this problem lately. My voice gets kind of sore quickly. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah. And, you know, like hipster, I mean, like Radiohead was like hipster's favorite music, and I remember we talked about that in the Discord, right? In the Skippies Discord. And I bought that Kid A album not knowing what it was, and you know I don't hate it, but it's just the thick air of pretentiousness that's like over it, kind of, you know, it doesn't ruin it, but it, I don't know about it. I just like it's still an album that I go back and listen to from time to time, just because it's interesting. It is different. But yeah, like those lyrics are just like word salad, and people are like, "Oh, they're so deep" or whatever. I'm just like, I don't see it, man. Like, I think that's kind of pretentious talk as well. All right. Yeah. Well, again, you know, and that was the culture of Rockstar at that time. From all the way from the 90s until GTA 5, you know, they were definitely not the, you know, San Francisco hipster liberal set, right? They were like edgy boys. Um, and they made edgy content and they made edgy jokes, you know, and that was their thing. And they had an audience for that, and it was a huge audience. I mean, look how many freaking copies of GTA 5 sold, right? Um, but you know, now it's being reworked. It's going to be GTA for quote unquote modern sensibilities, and so literally the hipsters you're talking about are now calling the shots, right? Like, you know, it's going to be that set of people that they used to make fun of. They're going to be the ones saying, "Oh, this is too over the line. This is too risque, and this is etc. etc." You know, they're gonna. It's not going to be the GTA you knew 10 years ago anymore. Let me go get some bolts here. Oh man, I still don't have enough for the bouncer. And let me see. Yeah, they're not compatible with each other. But the thing is that GTA 5 is so long ago that it was actually not like typical for different platforms to have cross-platform play or whatever. Like, who barely any games ever did that at that time. So it's not like you can hold that against them. It just wasn't really a thing at the time. I heard you. Come back. Oh, I see, I see. Again, that also wasn't a thing either. Not usually. Backwards compatibility. I mean, Nintendo always did it up until the Switch, but yeah. For PS3 to PS4, there was just no way they were gonna have backwards compatibility with that. Those architectures were too different, to say the least. I mean, that's an understatement that's like the understatement of the century to say the architectures were quote unquote different. Like, oh man, hit him, dang it! Oh my gosh, I'm wasting so much ammo. Why am I wasting all this ammo? Why am I not hitting this guy? For some reason, the lava was going off to the left, and I don't know why. There's no penalty for dying, though, I should mention. You just have to walk back out to the desert. No consequences, really. They did it purposely and other things to milk every cent possible. In Sony's case, no. I do know that Xbox, they started the big initiative for backwards compatibility, but I don't think that was there at the start, was it? And then they have to program it on a game-by-game basis, you know? Because it is like emulated. It's like software emulated. And maybe Xbox 360 GTA 5 just wasn't a priority because they're like, well, Rockstar already ported this game, an improved version of this game, to the Xbox One, so why are we gonna bother making it backwards compatible? Yeah. And, you know, the Xbox 360 generation of consoles, they just stuck around. They stuck around for too long. Like, it was like 2005 to 2013. That's like a an insanely long time for graphical hardware to stick around. And those later games really showed it. You mean, wait. Online pay-to-win practice, crazy economies, ridiculous. A low-tier card could cost in real life money upwards of another game. So you're talking about GTA 5? That's the thing? Because, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I hear nothing but bad things about GTA 5 online. Including the fact that their player base is, like, more insane than, like, any other. Like, just being there playing the game is, like, enough for people to, like, have their personal info leaked and stuff. Like, people that are that insane. Can I get this guy before I die? No. Oh no! I killed him and then I died. So I don't know what happens here. Is his gem just gonna be out in the desert for me to collect? I don't know. Yeah, I hate that. And they do it because they know they can get away with it, though. And that's the thing. If people would just be like, hey, I'm not doing that, you know, if more people would refuse to pay the premium, you know, then this type of predatory nonsense wouldn't exist. But so many people, they just can't help themselves. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I hear. It's like, the people who play this game are like fucking crazy. So, yeah. Oh shoot, I messed up. I'll put that thing there, and then here I'm gonna put the bouncer. So yeah, that's one game series that, you know, every once in a while, AR12 will make a video about, hey, yay, let's go back into GTA 5. It's so fun and stuff. But I'm like, I ain't touching that. No, thank you. Where have I not gone? Okay. I can't use the bouncer on these guys. On these, like, big enemies. Let's just use the lava gun. Okay. Now I can use the bouncer on these guys, though. Oh, okay, it's not that bad slowdown wise. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful weapon. I love seeing all the explosives bounce around and kill everything. So great. I wish the bouncer was like in every action third person action game. Oh yeah. That's I heard about that too. That's hilarious. I mean, like, it's not actually funny. It's terrible. But the fact that they do that, they actually have the gall to do that. It's unreal. Game publishers today, man. It's infuriating, isn't it? Let me get the bouncer out. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh. Did I ever miss? Oh, thankfully they bounced over to them. Oh, cool. Platinum Bolt. Yeah, I just can't believe, like, you know, they just steal from their community and then charge you money for it. Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite and their Battle Pass, right. Exactly. And the worst part about that, you know, actually I guess it's true for both games, is that they're preying upon children. You know, the children getting their mom's credit card or whatever and making irreversible transactions, you know, hundreds of dollars or whatever. Like, it's just something about that just makes me sick, you know. Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of funny. It's like, you know, all sorts of random characters are in there. Like Fortnite's really like the biggest crossover game in history. But yeah, you know, it's not my sort of gameplay, I think. I can't even stand the Eliminator in Forza Horizon. That was just like the most brainless game mode ever. Like, it's just like car Fortnite, or it's really car PUBG if you think about it, because PUBG came first, but Fortnite became the much bigger brand. Exactly. You know, speaking of which, My Hero Academia is like one of those anime I do plan to watch eventually. I've just seen like a few episodes here and there with a friend. From what I can tell, you know, it's not groundbreaking stuff, but it's just really good, solid stuff. You know, it's got solid shonen action anime. So what it is, and I can dig that. I like that sort of thing. You gotta ignore that stuff. The fandom shippers, I mean, just ignore them. They're in like every fandom, and to be honest with you, I don't even think about fandoms. Like, you know, I know there's like a Ratchet fandom out there, for example. But I've never gotten involved with them, even though I've seen their discords and stuff, and I've seen that they have a lot of drama. You know, I think I told you, like, you know, I've been a part of the, I was a part of the, Bubsy fandom at one point. That was a mistake, because, you know, I don't want to disparage this guy too much, because, you know, I'll just say that he has problems, you know, and I don't hold anything against him. I don't bear a grudge against him or anything. But yeah, he has some stuff. Yeah, exactly. Oh god, yeah. They're all children, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. But you gotta keep in mind, a lot of the people who watch it are children too, like, you know, teenagers and stuff. And for them, it's just like, I guess it's normal for them to think about that sort of thing. But then, yeah, you are gonna have like some disgusting creeps and stuff talking about that, and it's gonna get really uncomfortable. It's largely an adult fandom, really? I really thought that it was popular with like teens and kids too. You know, I don't really know anything. 'Cause, again, I don't follow anime fandoms. I don't follow fandoms in general very much. I follow furry fandom a little bit from a distance. I like cartoon animal characters, but I don't know. Many times in the past, I've been like, I'm done with the furry fandom. Like, because, oh man, people got problems, you know. Right. And you know, not to say that like I'm perfect or anything. Everybody's got their problems. But yeah. It's just so much drama that you just don't even want to deal with. Fused even peek in the window? What do you mean peek in the window? Indeed. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm probably I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna maybe like. No, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day because you can hear my voice is going out big time. I need to give my voice a break. So I don't know why it is, but lately I've been having a problem with my voice going out on me. So yeah, I'm just gonna head back. I'm gonna trade in these crystals, and then yeah, I think I'll be calling this stream. Come on. All right, and then we'll just go to this. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so actually, this is the stage with the really bad hang glider thing. That's what I'll be doing next time after I mine a little bit more. So yeah, save this. Yes. Okay. All right, and that's it. All right. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm gonna give my voice a break now. All right. See ya.